So this is the same example for, in this case, we're going to solve this expression for directly for x. So we're going to set up our original period formula with our L equals 4. That's what I've done here. So currently 4 meters, we're plugging in L equals 4, and this is what I get for that expression. And when I increase the period from L equals 4 by 2 seconds, I'm going to get this expression here. I'm just going to circle it here. Oops. So this is the expression that I get here. And I'm going to write that with our increase of x in our length. So what does that look like? So this is our original period plus 2 seconds. That's going to be equivalent to the period formula. So 2 pi square root. The L, now we're going to replace the L with the new length, which is 4 plus the extra x length over 10. And then we're going to solve this equation for x. Okay, so we can simplify some of this. So another example, I simplified the 4 over 10 to 2 over 5. We can do that. I'm going to first of all divide by 2. So I'm going to divide everything by 2, so I end up with pi. And I'm going to simplify this to 2 over 5 plus 1. And that's equal to pi square root of 4 plus x over 10. And I need to solve for the x, so I need to at some point get rid of the square root, and I'm going to get rid of the pi as well. So I'm going to divide everything by pi to get rid of that extra pi, so I only get the square root on the right-hand side. So I'm going to divide everything by pi. These cancel out, these cancel out. So my new expression is going to be square root 2 over 5 plus 1 over pi, and that's equal to the square root that I want to solve for, 4 plus x all over 10. So I've isolated the square root that I want to solve for, so I'm going to now get rid of that square root here by squaring. I'm going to get rid of this square. I'm going to have to square the other side to make it balanced. When I do that, on the right-hand side, I'm left with 4 plus x all over 10. And on the left-hand side, I have to remember that I have to expand this all out. So when I expand this out, I gotta remember I'm multiplying binomials. So I end up with root 2 over 5 plus 1 over pi times square root 2 over 5 plus 1 over pi. So this is going to be root 2 over 5 times root 2 over 5 is just 2 over 5. This is going to be 1 over pi square root 2 fifths. This is going to be 1 over pi square root 2 fifths. And then I'm going to end up with 1 over pi squared. Okay, so that's my expression. I'm going to combine my like terms. So on the left-hand side, it's going to be 2 over 5 plus 2 pi square root 2 fifths plus 1 over pi squared. Okay, and then solving for x. So now I've done all the hard algebra here. I just need to solve for x. I'm going to multiply both sides by 10. And maybe I'll show those steps because this is lots of stuff going on in here. So we want to show more steps. So times by 10. So 2 over 5 times 10 is going to end up with 20 over 5, which is equal to 4. This is going to be plus 20 over pi square root 2 fifths plus 10 over pi squared, and that's going to be equal to 4 plus x. And then solving for x, the value of x I get left, I'm going to just subtract 4 from both sides, which means that those 4's cancel out. I'm left with 20 over pi square root 2 fifths plus 10 over pi squared, and that's my final answer. And if I want to work out that decimal value, it will be the same decimal value that I got in the previous solution.